In this video, we are going to talk about something very personal, something many seniors quietly struggle with every single night. If you are 60 years old or older and you keep waking up at night just to pee, I want you to know something right away. You are not alone. So many seniors think this problem is rare. They think it's just them. They think something is wrong with their body. But let me tell you, this is one of the most common complaints I hear from people your age, and yet almost no one talks about it openly because it's uncomfortable, because it feels embarrassing, because you don't want to be a burden. So you suffer quietly. You go to bed hoping tonight will be different. You tell yourself, maybe I'll sleep through the night this time. But then pause. Your eyes open. You check the clock. It's 1:47 in the morning. Your bladder feels full again. You sigh. You slowly sit up. Your joints feel stiff. Your legs feel heavy. You carefully stand up, making sure you don't lose your balance. And as you walk to the bathroom, you're not just tired. You're frustrated. You come back to bed. You try to fall asleep again. But just when sleep starts to return, pause. You feel it again. Another urge. Another bathroom trip, another interruption. By morning, your body feels weak, your head feels heavy, your mood feels low, and the day hasn't even started yet. Now, let me ask you something very honestly. How many times have you said to yourself, "This must be part of getting old. Nothing can be done. I just have to live with it"? If that sounds familiar, I want you to listen very closely to me today, because waking up to pee every night is not something you should ignore. And no, it's not always just aging. Sometimes it's your body quietly asking for help. Your bladder, your kidneys, your prostate, your hormones. They are all connected. And when one of them is struggling, your sleep suffers, your energy suffers, your balance suffers, even your heart and brain can suffer over time. That's why this conversation matters. And that's why today we're going to talk about a simple, natural option that many seniors overlook. Garlic. But not the dangerous internet version. Not the eat 3 cloves raw nonsense. We are going to talk about how to use garlic safely, gently, and wisely. Especially at night. Especially if you are 60 years or older. This is about better sleep. This is about less frustration. This is about waking up in the morning feeling human again. And before we go any further, please subscribe to this channel for daily healthy tips made specifically for seniors. No fear, no exaggeration, just calm, honest guidance. And I'd love to know, where are you watching from today? Tell me in the comments. You'll be surprised how many people just like you are watching too. Now, take a deep breath because what you're about to hear next might change the way you sleep starting tonight. Now that we've talked about the experience, let's talk about the reason. Because once you understand why this is happening, the fear starts to fade and the control slowly comes back. Many seniors ask me this question, "Doctor, why did this start happening to me now? I never had this problem when I was younger." That's a very fair question. And the answer is not just one thing. As we age, the body changes in layers, quietly, slowly, and often without pain. Nighttime urination is usually the result of several small changes adding up. Let me explain this simply. 1. The bladder becomes more sensitive. When you were younger, your bladder could stretch comfortably. It waited until it was truly full before waking you up. But with age, the bladder wall becomes less flexible. The nerves become more sensitive. So now, even a small amount of urine can trigger a strong signal that says, "Wake up, go now," even when the bladder is not actually full. This is why some seniors go to the bathroom at night and only pass a small amount of urine. Yet the urge felt urgent and uncomfortable. This is not weakness. This is aging tissue doing its best. 2. The kidneys change how they work at night. Here's something many people don't know. When you lie down at night, fluid that collected in your legs during the day starts moving back into your bloodstream. Your kidneys then say, "We need to filter this," so they produce more urine at night. This is especially common if your legs swell during the day, you sit or stand for long hours, or you have mild circulation issues. So even if you don't drink much water at night, your body is still making urine. That's why you may say, "I didn't even drink anything. Why am I still waking up?" Your body is simply redistributing fluids. 3. The prostate for men and pelvic muscles for women. Now, let's talk honestly for men. As the years pass, the prostate often enlarges slowly. Not cancer, not dangerous, but enlarged enough to press on the bladder and narrow the urine pathway. This causes weak urine stream, difficulty emptying the bladder fully, and frequent night urges. For women, pelvic muscles can weaken after childbirth and aging. This reduces bladder support and increases urgency, especially at night. Again, this is common and it's nothing to be ashamed of. 4. Hormones change with age. There is a hormone in your body that tells your kidneys, "Slow down urine production at night." As we get older, the body produces less of this hormone. So the kidneys don't get the message. They keep producing urine even when you're supposed to be resting. This is why nighttime urination increases with age, even in otherwise healthy seniors. Now, let me say something very important. Waking up at night to pee is not just about losing sleep. It increases risk of falls and fractures, daytime fatigue and irritability, memory and focus problems, blood pressure fluctuations, and long-term heart strain. Every broken night takes a small toll, and over time, those small tolls add up. That's why we don't ignore this. Here's the part I want you to feel in your heart. These changes are real, but they are manageable. And in many cases, gentle natural support can calm inflammation, improve circulation, and help the bladder behave more peacefully at night. That's where garlic, when used correctly and safely, comes in. Not as a miracle, not as a cure, but as support. In the next chapter, I'll explain why garlic helps, what it does inside the body, and why so many seniors feel relief when it's used the right way. Stay with me because understanding your body is the first step to resting again. Now that you understand why nighttime urination happens, the next question is a very important one. Doctor, can something simple really help? And I want to answer that honestly. No tricks, no exaggeration, no false promises. Garlic is not magic. But when used properly, it supports the body in ways that are especially helpful for seniors. Let me explain this clearly step by step. Why garlic has been used for generations. Long before modern medicine, people noticed something about garlic. Those who consumed it regularly often had better circulation, less swelling, fewer infections, and stronger overall vitality. Today, science helps us understand why garlic contains natural compounds, especially one called allicin. And allicin affects the body in 3 key ways that matter for night urination. 1. Garlic helps calm inflammation. As we age, low-grade inflammation becomes common. You may not feel pain, but inside the body, tissues can become irritated and swollen. This includes the bladder wall, the prostate in men, the urinary tract. When these areas are inflamed, they send false urgent signals to the brain. Garlic helps calm that inflammation gently, not by forcing the body, but by supporting its natural healing response. A calmer bladder means less urgency, fewer false alarms, more peaceful nights. 2. Garlic supports healthy blood flow. Now this part is very important. Good circulation is essential for kidney function, hormone signaling, tissue repair. As we age, blood vessels become stiffer, blood flow slows. Garlic helps blood vessels relax and widen gently, allowing smoother circulation. This helps the kidneys filter more efficiently, balance fluids better, reduce excess nighttime urine production. Better blood flow also means your organs communicate more clearly with each other. When communication improves, the bladder behaves more predictably. 3. Garlic supports prostate health for men. For many men over 60, the prostate is part of the problem. Even mild enlargement can press on the bladder and block urine flow. Garlic does not shrink the prostate overnight, but it helps by reducing inflammation around the prostate, improving circulation to the area, and supporting healthier tissue function. Over time, this can mean easier emptying, less leftover urine, fewer nighttime bathroom trips, and that matters more than many men realize. 4. Garlic may help balance fluid signals. Remember the hormone we talked about that tells the kidneys to slow down at night? Garlic indirectly supports better hormone signaling by improving circulation and reducing stress on the kidneys. This doesn't happen instantly, but slowly, gently, the body starts responding better to nighttime rest, and that's exactly what we want. Garlic is support, not a cure. Now, let me be very clear because your trust matters to me. Garlic will not fix everything overnight, will not replace medical care, will not work if taken incorrectly. But for many seniors, when used safely, it becomes part of a routine that supports better sleep. Think of it like this. Garlic doesn't force your body to change. It helps your body remember how to balance itself. And that's the kind of help aging bodies respond to best. Why more is not better. I need to say this clearly. Some people online say, eat 3 raw cloves before bed. Please don't do that. Too much garlic can burn the stomach, drop blood pressure too low, interfere with medications, cause dizziness or heart palpitations. For seniors, gentle and consistent always beats strong and aggressive. Garlic can be helpful, but only when it is taken gently, wisely, and with respect for an aging body. If you remember only one thing from today's video, let it be this. More garlic does not mean better results. Your body after 60 is different from your body at 30. It absorbs differently, it reacts differently, and it deserves a softer approach. First, timing is everything. Garlic should never be taken right before bed because your bladder and kidneys need time to respond before you lie down. The best window is 1 to 2 hours before bedtime. Option 1. Warm garlic water, the gentlest method. Take half to 1 small clove of garlic, peel it, lightly crush it, let it sit for 10 minutes, then add it to warm water, not hot, and sip slowly 1 to 2 hours before bed. Option 2. Garlic with food for sensitive stomachs. Chop half a clove finely and mix it into warm food during early dinner. For seniors, half to 1 small clove per day is enough. Too much garlic can cause burning, dizziness, sudden drops in blood pressure, heart racing, night sweats. If that happens, stop. Garlic should never be mixed at night with alcohol, coffee or tea, large salty meals, or heavy late-night eating. Some seniors feel improvement within a few days, others in 1 to 2 weeks. If you feel nausea, chest discomfort, severe dizziness, or burning pain, stop and speak with your healthcare provider. Garlic is not meant to shock your system. It works by calming and supporting balance. Garlic is not right for everyone. If you take blood pressure medication, blood thinners, have stomach ulcers, severe reflux, very low blood pressure, or are planning surgery, garlic may not be safe for you. Listen to your body. Do not compare yourself to others. Natural support should work alongside medical guidance, not replace it. Better sleep matters, but safety matters more. Alongside garlic, gentle habits help. Drink more fluids earlier in the day. Reduce intake 2 hours before bed. Avoid bladder irritants. Elevate your legs in the evening. Empty your bladder twice before bed. Improve sleep environment. Move slowly at night and reduce stress. Please don't blame yourself. Needing to pee at night is not weakness or failure. Aging is a season that requires gentleness. Many seniors notice fewer wake-ups and better mornings with patience and care. Before we end, hear this clearly. There is nothing wrong with you. You deserve rest at every age. If you try garlic, do it slowly, safely, and respectfully. Celebrate small improvements. And even if garlic is not right for you, hope is not gone. What matters most is that you are listening to your body. Protecting your sleep is an act of self-respect. Thank you for spending this time with me. Be gentle with yourself tonight. If you found this video helpful, please support us with a like. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss new videos about health, active longevity, and feeling well at any age. We regularly share simple and easy-to-understand tips on how to take care of your health, maintain your strength, mental clarity, and enjoy life every day. Leave a comment and tell us which health topics concern you the most. We'll be happy to cover them in future videos. Take care of yourself and stay healthy. See you in the next video.